Howdy there, I'm that indie games guy, and if you're here, then you're exactly like me. You love indie games and want to know what games will be coming out in the future. Or if you're watching this from the future, games that have already been released. This video, I'll explore a whole list of indie games that are set to be released shortly. These could be games you've already wishlisted, or unknown gems. Let me know in the comments below if you like the look of any of these games, and let the video commence. Starting off today's list with a vegetable, just trying to get through life. You won't believe this, it's Turnip Boy Robs a Bank, the sequel to Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. That's right, Turnip Boy is back for a sequel. The first game was full of fun and wacky situations, and the second doesn't look like it'll disappoint. The game is a comedic action-adventure game with roguelike elements set around Turnip Boy joining up with the Pickled Gang for the unbeatable heist of the year. A lot of repeat characters are set to appear in a sequel, so if you haven't played the first game, I'd highly recommend it. It's going to be amazing. Did you catch all the jokes then? If you did, you brock. Up next, we have a game I was super surprised to see getting a remake, as the original was utter perfection. This is Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons. The original game came out just a little over 10 years ago now, and I'd say this is a staple in local co-op gaming. The game is set around two brothers who are trying to discover the water of life, due to their father currently dying due to a deadly illness. You'll have to play as both brothers to progress through the adventure, which is full of puzzles, action, and boss fights that'll have you shocked. I was an emotional mess when I played this game, and it was actually the very first co-op game that me and my wife played together, so I can't wait to play through this one again. Make sure you have the tissues at the ready, that's all I'm gonna say. Holy smokes, does this game look amazing. Crown Wars: The Black Prince is a strategy turn-based combat RPG based on a fantasy version of the 100 Years' War, in which you'll need to manage your own kingdom as you act to defend and attempt to claim the lands around you. The turn-based combat is looking very clean, and the developer is no stranger to this genre as they released Dungeons of Nafelbeck in 2020. Turn-based combat games are on the rise at the moment due to the hits like Baldur's Gate 3, so I really hope this game can keep the genre growing. The setting and unique take on real life events are truly pitching this game to be a sharp encounter upon release. Sometimes you see a title and just know you're going to love it. Nine Souls is that title for me. It's an upcoming lore-rich hand-drawn Metrovania, which has a lot of focus on Asian fantasy. You'll play as Yi, as you explore this land once home to an alien race and track down the 9 souls as your quest deems them expendable. I'm most looking forward to the combat of this game. You'll have all that you normally love about Metrovanias, but with the addition of Sekiro-style techniques focused around a 2D environment. That means it'll be a heavy emphasis on deflects and perfect timings to be able to take down your foes. I think this makes the boss fights even more fun and extra spicy when fighting. Normally it's a lot of dashing or staying away from the bosses. It seems Nine Souls will be the complete opposite. If you're a fan of games like Hollow Knight or Dead Cells, I think you'll need to add this game to your wishlist ASAP. This should hopefully get you by until Silksong finally comes out. I'd say it's about time someone tries to challenge The Sims. They've dominated the space for decades, so let's see how this underdog newcomer can perform. This is Life by You, an open world life sim game where you will get to make your own story. These games are all about making or becoming a character that you can make identical to yourself or become someone completely different. The game will be releasing in early access, which means it most likely won't have everything that you would want straight away, but what's been promised seems exciting. The game in my eyes already has more potential than you'd see in The Sims, due to the mods. The developers have already stated that they want people to mod and create in the game, so fingers crossed that means that you won't have to take out a loan if you want all the cool items. That's right Sims, I'm looking directly at you. Sorry I don't want to remortgage my house to buy all your DLC, especially that Star Wars pack. I hope Life by You can deliver everything it has stated. It'll be a massive step in the right direction for the life sim game genre, as it doesn't get enough love at the moment. And now the sadness can start to sink in as we hit the last game on our list. And I hope you don't get lost in this dark place. This is Pacific Drive, a survival horror game in which your car is your best friend. Its name is going to be Clive, so don't you forget it. You'll need to make it through the Olympic exclusion zone, whilst facing the supernatural outside your trusty steed. Resources are precious, and you'll need to head out and grab as much gear as possible so you can ensure that you make it back to your abandoned garage in one piece. I'm super excited for this game. The fear of the unknown, along with the fact Clive the car isn't super reliable, and it's down to you to keep things going, I think it's going to be one hell of a ride. I don't think you'll ever truly understand what's going on outside your car, as you'll start to see silhouettes moving across the trees, rolling pieces of metal across the road, and much more creepy experiences that'll have you gripping onto the wheel in hopes that nothing gets too close. And that's your lot for now, as part 3 will be releasing very shortly. Thank you to anyone who stayed around till the end, it really does mean the world to me, so thank you so much, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye bye!